Hello there. I am No Name and I'm back. Sorta. Sorry if I've been MIA for the past couple of weeks. I've been busy with other stuff and now I'm just wrapping a couple of things here and there. So I should be back uploading regularly maybe next week. Anyway, during my sorta hiatus, one of my videos where I show how to use recons and artilleries as effective baits in fog got more views than I expected. It's now my most viewed video in the channel, so I figured I would show a short clip of how it can also be effective in standard mode. So I'll jump straight to the middle of the match. We're both playing as Adder, and this map it's called Doobie's Procession. I think it's still in the Global League after the rotation, so still be so this map's still relevant. And this strategy, I'd like to call it the artillery gambit, where you purposefully put an artillery within your enemy's range, and it should achieve both these outcomes. First, you'll end up with a better position than your opponent, and second, you'll get more value out of the trade in the long run. So, like any other strategy, this is a case-to-case basis, and the scenario I have here is perfect to showcase how sacrificing an artillery can give you a value advantage in the end. So, without further ado, let's start. Let's just zoom through the other moves. Yeah, just ignore that. And let's wait until my artillery moves, and then this tank, and then I build a mech down the other side. So, the reason why I place this artillery is because first I wanted to protect this tank, which can be attacked by two tanks, like one here, one here. Like yeah, it's gonna be at 1 HP, and this tank won't be in range to defend this tank unless I get sidestep. But if I just have one damage tank, it's not gonna be enough to get sidestep next turn. So I instead place this artillery here to protect this tank, and also baiting him to attack my artillery. Well, in standard, it's not really a bait because you kind of know what to expect. So I'd like to call it a gambit, where I purposefully goad my opponent into saying, hey, come on, take a shot at my artillery, I dare you. So the reason why this is such a good trade or a good gambit for me is first, if he attacks, say, with this tank and attacks this artillery, he's blocking off this plane tiles, which means this one has to attack from the no defense tile. And that's not a very good trade if you're the one who's attacking. I think it's gonna be at like 6 to 7 trade or 6 to 6. You know what? Let's check the damage calculator. If you look at the trade, it's best case, it's a 6 to 7 trade. Worst case, if I am really lucky, this can be a 6 to 6 trade, which is basically even, and you don't want that. So yeah, this is why it's such a good gambit, because at the end I will come out on top because I have this tank perfectly in range. God damn it, go away. Yep, go away. I have this tank that's perfectly in range to defend this artillery if ever he hits it. So what happens then if this two tanks decides to go to attack these two units? So let's see, day 9 for him. So yeah, just caps everything else, and yeah. So I think he's gonna go for it. Okay. So yeah, he attacks with the tank first. Look at this trade. Boom. It's 6 to 6. So I got really lucky on that roll. And since he already committed this tank, well, it actually could be wise to just not commit this. But yeah, he just commits it instead, and then takes a hit at my artillery, which is, it's fine. This artillery can still chip off like 2 damage to this one. So you'd think this is a good trade because like you damage an artillery, basically it's sort of useless. Not really, I'll show you later why it's not yet useless. And you have a damage tank. So let's see now how I respond. So okay, yeah, let's move all the other units. So okay, we'll skip that. All right, so first look at this. I damage with, I think I hit with the artillery first. Yep, I hit with the 3 HP artillery, bringing it down to 4. And then with my 6 HP, I think this was a really good luck because I think normal circumstances, I think this tank should have lived. But it's dead. And right now, look at my power charge and look at the range of this tank. Because you might think, oh, this tank won't be able to hit this tank because the artillery is on the way. Well, not really. I mean, it's not showing. I don't know why. Just, yeah. Yeah, it's not showing for some reason the range, but if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I need to attack from the comm tower. Well, if you look at it, my charge, I almost have my side step. I'm just like around 750 away, and I still have a couple of engagements that I can take to get that power. So yeah, I'm just taking bad engagements here. I attack this infantry in the city, and then I attack this infantry. I attack this tank with my infantry, and yeah, I even put it down to 9. So that already gives me side slip exactly at 1800. So I just pop my power, boom, and my tank can now go to the comm tower and deal heavy damage to this 9 HP tank. Bang. So right now my opponent still has some counterplay because this tank is here. This tank can hit this. This tank can kill this tank. This tank can back this tank up, and he'll probably have side slip next turn, so he'll have extra defense for that. So I need to be able to prepare for a possible counter attack from my opponent. So what I do, since I already have my side slip, all of my units have extra 1 movement, so I take advantage of that. Yeah, just put this on the city with the mech guarding it, and I just shift my tanks to the left or to the right side. So this one's already protecting this side of the engagement, and I also cap that property, and I also move this tank here. So now if ever he decides to retaliate, for example, he attacks this tank, kills it, and then puts it here for backup, I can just kill the tank here with this tank, and then put a tank, maybe kill this infantry, or maybe just put it here, or maybe put it in the HQ. Basically, the point is I will have more tanks on this side of the map. I think I'll be at the 4-2 tank advantage. So if he decides to go the tank chain route, I'm gonna win that in the long run. So there's no counterplay for him where it's gonna be where he's gonna come out on top. So this artillery, even though it had 7 HP slashed off its life and it's probably gonna die the next turn, well, it got its value because it put me in such a beautiful position where my opponent doesn't have a reasonable counter attack. So that's it for today's video. Thanks so much. It's just gonna be a short one for today. I hope you learned something for this one. Again, as I've mentioned, I might start uploading next week. I don't wanna commit to that time frame, but I will try my best to upload another video maybe by Saturday or Sunday next week. So thanks so much, guys, especially to those who stuck along even after a month of absence for me. And yeah, I will see you maybe next week, Sunday, Saturday, I don't know. I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.